We are live. Yay. Keeping the momentum. And if you're watching, I want you to just put, who you are in the chat, just comment along. And whatever questions you have, I'll answer them throughout the presentation and kind of what we're going to talk about today. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Shanae Murray. I have about 1 million followers on LinkedIn, and I help founders grow their personal brand on the platform. So I got a message earlier today, and actually this happened with a client early this week as well. And the message was basically like, help, I lost my community top voice badge. And so if you are on LinkedIn and you already secured your badge, you will probably log into your profile one day and you will see, oh, wow, my badge is not there, which means that you have lost your gold community top voice badge. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to get that community top voice badge back if you have lost it. And yes, you can earn it back. So let's go to what exactly LinkedIn says about the community top voice badge. And again, as you have questions throughout the presentation, just put them in the comments. If you just want to introduce yourself, put a comment and I'll be going back and forth. So between the screen and the comments here, I'm going to pull up the screen. All right. So if you look at the screen right now, you'll see that when you look at my profile, there's the gold community top voice badge, and it's for top small business voice. When you have the gold badge, you'll see that here it says people on LinkedIn find, and in my case, it's going to say Shanae Murray, but it'll say your name on your profile. A noteworthy contributor to collaborative articles in the following skill. And then this is a very key thing that people miss. It says badges are reassessed every 60 days. Now, what does that mean in just plain English? Basically, that means if you don't earn your keep, you're going to lose your badge. And so you have to continue to contribute to collaborative articles in order to keep your badge. And I'm going to teach you how to do that today. Now, if we want to learn more, we'll click Learn More. And then, it'll give us some more information here, like what are the top voices, what's the community top voice, how to earn the badge, progress tracker. I go into that in a whole other training, but I could also answer those questions towards the end. Here it says, how long will the community top voice badge appear on your profile? 60 days after you earn it. LinkedIn may remove a member without notice from the Top Voices program, which includes removal of the profile badge at its sole discretion. Removal may also occur if you post content on LinkedIn that is not additive, including but not limited to contributions that are copied, inappropriate, irrelevant, or unoriginal, or any other violation of their policies, and you can refer to that here. Our members will appreciate contributions that share unique experience, expertise, or stories. If you have a badge for more than one skill, you will retain the badge for all skills for which you remain among the most noteworthy contributors in the 60-day period for that skill. Your badge will appear on your profile as well as next to your contributions. If you do not want the badge on your profile, edit your settings. So basically what it's saying is if you continue to contribute and earn your keep, you keep the badge. If you do anything crazy, we take your badge. And if you do not earn your keep, we also take the badge. But what happens for most people is that they just go to log on to their profile, and then I'll get a message like this, Shanae, I lost my badge, please help. So if that does happen to you, all you're going to do is go to this. So as you can see here, we're going to go to the collaborative articles, area. It's the collaborative articles page. And you could find that at linkedin.com/pulse/topic/home, and we'll put the link in the description. So here's where you could find all of the collaborative articles. And this is important to understand because in the message that I had gotten from a client, she was basically asking, can I only contribute to the ones that are shown to me? And no, you have to contribute to the ones within the skill that you want to re-earn the badge in, right? Does that make sense? So put yes in the chat. Now, for me, right now, I have the small business badge and I want to keep that badge. And it's going to probably about past the 45-day period. Now, LinkedIn will warn you if you're about to lose the badge or you haven't contributed, you'll get a little warning a few days beforehand or a week beforehand saying, hey, you haven't contributed, you're at risk for losing the badge. So here I'm going to go to business administration. And then somewhere down here, it'll say small business. And then here, now I have to contribute in order to earn my keep and to keep my badge. So the way that I do it is I just look at the questions that, they have posted, and I'll look at the ones that I'm genuinely interested in answering. And then I will also just look at the ones that I find interesting that I can actually answer and that have not so many contributions. If they have a ton of contributions, that's just more competition for me to be the top contributor within that question. So let's look at some of these answers. Here's how can you differentiate yourself in a small business owner? How can you overcome setbacks and failures as a small business owner? You're striving for a more inclusive small business culture. So like here, I could definitely contribute to this. I'm going to click the question. Within every question, there's going to be little sections that it kind of will guide you. So in this one, it's basically asking like, how do you embrace failure? How do you stay flexible? How do you build resilience? Seek feedback, learn continuously, plan ahead, and so on and so forth. Now, sometimes it will have a 7th section where you could kind of go, I don't want to say rogue, but just go freestyle and add whatever it is that you want. Whenever I see the 7th section, I will go there and contribute because I don't have to stay within a certain mini topic. But since they don't have it on this one, I'll just go to the first one. So failure is often seen as a dirty word in business. Is it? But it's actually a powerful learning tool. When you face a setback, take a moment to step back and analyze what went wrong. By understanding the reasons behind a failure, you can make informed. So my perspective is to have a testing mindset from the start. So if you're going to start something new, then it's not necessarily failure, it's just feedback. Things are only a failure. Take every failure as feedback and continue to test and improve. Resilient entrepreneurs that can be there for you when you are when you are feeling down. Now, this doesn't have to be a dissertation. You don't have to take it to ChatGPT. It is already generated by AI, so they're not looking for an AI type of answer. And then all I have to do here is click add. As you can see on the bottom left, it says contribution added successfully. And then I could go to more articles. I could also see what I've contributed there. I could upvote it if I want. And then now what I could do also is I could share this. So if I wanted to share it with some friends, or if I just wanted to post it on my LinkedIn feed and said, hey, I just contributed to this article, then I will get upvotes and then I should become a top contributor within this question. Another thing that will happen is that LinkedIn will naturally notify a percentage of my network that I have actually contributed to this article. They will see it. If they like it, they will upvote it. And so you don't necessarily need to send it to people. If it's an intriguing answer, then it's going to be sent out anyway. Okay. Another thing is to kind of look at questions here that are the most popular, because they could potentially become questions that you answer in your content if you're getting a skill related to whatever it is that you do or who it is that you serve. That'll be an entirely different live. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. All right, so here's how you can embody the key traits of successful small business leaders. Let's see. Here's how you can strengthen your small business. Here's how you can develop essential skills as a project manager. Okay, this is good. So you're drowning in customer feedback at your small service business. How do you decide what to prioritize? And again, here, embrace a mindset of continuous improvement. So it looks like they've actually removed the seventh thing, which is the freestyle, like just add whatever you want. So I'm going to add here. It's not just about listening to customers. It's about which customers you listen to based on the vision that you have for your business. And share your brand with others, as well as get the results. Done. And then we'll do one more. And if you have any questions about this, just put it in the comments. All right, let's go. Offering remote. Measure effort and results. So it says measure output. To maintain productivity with remote teams, focus on output rather than hours worked. Set clear goals and measure progress based on results. This approach encourages efficiency and allows employees to optimize their work processes. By emphasizing outcomes, you can also identify high performers and provide opportunities for growth. So I would change this to measure effort and results. That putting the right people. Okay, so now that I've contributed 3 times, again, LinkedIn is going to share out my contributions with a percentage of my network. And then I will be able to get notifications that, hey, your contribution to this collaborative article was upvoted this many times, so on and so forth. I'll show you where to find that on your LinkedIn profile because it's not the easiest to find. So when you go to your activity, when you go to your posts and comments right here, you'll see posts, newsletters, comments, videos, images, more. You can find your contributions where it says show all comments. And then you'll also be able to, see when they get upvoted. You'll get the notifications here. And then you could also click the three dots and share them out. If you have lost your badge, just remember that you're basically starting from ground zero, and it's as if you never had the badge almost. So you have to become a contributor to at least 3, maybe 5 questions, depending on the popularity, or within 5 skills, going back. So to re-earn the badge, you have to be a top contributor from 3 to maybe 5 or 6 questions, depending on the popularity of the skill. So a skill like leadership is super popular, and there may be 50 or 40 or 100 contributions within each collaborative article. If that's the case, there's going to be more competition, and it may take you more questions for you to become a top contributor. So, you answer 3 to 5. If it's super popular, maybe 6. I've never seen it go past 6, where you're a top contributor within that question. The way that you become a top contributor within that question is you get upvoted the most. So if in a leadership question, the top answer, they call it contributor, got like 10 likes on their answer, that means that you would need to get 11, or you would need to beat spot 2 and spot 3. You have to be on the top 3 of the contributors to be a top contributor for that question. And as you re-earn your badge, you'll start to see at the top, it'll track it, where you go back to contribute. It'll say, oh, you're the top 27th percentile, you're the top 80th percentile, you're the top whatever. And usually you just have to get to around 85, 95 for you to for sure get the gold badge. So it should not take more than a few questions, more than a few contributions, and more than you sharing it out with a few friends for you to get your badge again. So there's no need to fret. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the chat. But this is actually a good question. And the reason why, the reach out help, I just lost my gold badge. The reason why you want the gold badge is, even if it doesn't mean much to you. Like for me, when I go on something like Instagram, I don't care if someone has a blue check. Like I'm the type of person that just doesn't look at those things. Somebody could be wearing $1 million watch and I really wouldn't even notice. Like it's not something that I notice, those status things. But sometimes we have to remove ourselves and just understand that even though those things don't matter to you, they do matter to 99.9% of people on the average, especially if they've never seen you, they have no idea who you are, they have no type of context, and they're just seeing you for the first time. If you earn that badge, it does add some instant credibility, and it helps you position yourself, right? So you just want to keep that in mind, because some people will be like, well, what's the point of getting the badge? Well, the point is, it will help your prospects give you a chance, more than you not having the badge. It's a positioning thing. I'm just looking at something. Let me see. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. And if you don't know how to get the badge, now's the time to share in the comments, because I will go through that kind of from beginning to end. But if you already do, then there's no reason to do that, because I have a previous live going through it and a video going through it on the channel. So do you have your top voice badge? Put yes or no in the chat. And what do you have it in? Because that's the other thing. Some people just get it in the wrong skill for the particular audience that they should be attracting. Do you have your gold community top voice badge on LinkedIn? No. And if you're listening and you want to learn how to leverage live events on LinkedIn, then just go to ugrow.club. Today's live was pretty simple, but I did want to answer it because I see a lot of people get their badge, then lose it, and then go into a panic. There's no reason to panic. You just, you know, once you re-earn it, you just have to put it on your calendar and you have to understand why you have to continuously contribute. By the way, this is in LinkedIn's benefit as well. So the reason why they're saying, hey, you have to continue to contribute to keep your badge is because it helps them produce something called user generated content, which helps their domain authority, which is the entire reason why their SEO skyrocketed July of last year, which is the entire reason why, if you learn how to leverage the power of LinkedIn newsletters, they can easily rank on Google and Bing within a short amount of time, especially compared to probably your own, business website. There's just no comparison because how many of those are getting answered every day on LinkedIn, and every single contribution within every single question, the thousands that are being answered every day, that's like 1,000 mini articles just pumping up into the ether and increasing their domain authority. So the reason why they have you do it is because it helps them as well. And by helping them, you are helped because your status is increased, your positioning is increased on the platform, and you are put in front of more people because you are deemed as an expert in that particular skill. All right. So that's that for today. God bless you. And we will be live again tomorrow and Friday morning. Ciao.